Hello Virgo, and welcome to Lightship Tarot, formerly Funny Enough Tarot. This is a general reading for Virgo for 2025, brought to you from the tower of a London lightship where I live. We're right here underneath the lighthouse part of the ship. I hope this brings you some guiding light into 2025. If it does, please don't forget to like, share, comment or subscribe in order to help grow the channel. Help other Virgos see the messages they may need to. If anything doesn't resonate with you, it may be meant for somebody else, as this is a general reading, so you can let that one pass you by. Okay, also, if you comment, you could be in the running for a free reading from me. Anybody who comments and subscribes will be in the running for a free reading. So your first card is, wow, Two of Cups. Love this, Virgo. If love is something that you're interested in January, so we'll have a different card for each month of the year. For January, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups, this is all about connection. This is all about partnership. This is all about loving yourself first in order to be able to see that reflected to you in the physical realm. Like RuPaul would say, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anybody else? So if love is something that you're interested in, the fact this has come at the beginning of the year means for me that this is important, that perhaps 2025 is the year that you find that love. Perhaps in January, that's when you fully accept your own self-love and able to be able to find that in others. This could be you meeting that person in 2025. If romantic love isn't something that you're interested in, or you've kind of already established that, this could be you re-establishing that love for yourself in order to be able to see that reflected in the world around you. Wonderful card to start. I don't think anyone wouldn't enjoy to see the Two of Cups in January there, Virgo. Love that for you. Let's get a card for February for Virgo, please. Okay. Love it when you get the next card in the suit in the same numerical order for the same suit. Love this. Three of Cups, okay? February, you know, December's very much a time for celebration. January, February aren't kind of known for that in the same way, but the Three of Cups here, this could be you coming together with a group of friends, something to celebrate. Perhaps this is you feeling in a really jubilant energy because you feel like you've mastered this self-love. Perhaps this could also be you finding a great new best friend or a great new work colleague. But the Three of Cups, this is very much something to celebrate. This may be you and a couple of friends going out, having a party, having something to celebrate. Or just being in kind of that jubilant energy in February. Wonderful way to start the year with lots of cups of fulfillment there, Virgo. Great. Let's get a card for March for Virgo, please. Card for March for Virgo. What's the strongest energy for Virgo in March? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Sorry, the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who is very truthful, setting boundaries. So perhaps in March, you need to set those clear boundaries for somebody in your life. This could also represent a strong air sign presence in your life. But this is somebody who perhaps needs to set a strong boundary and perhaps needs to be really truthful. And the kind of message from the universe here is not to be too, you know, the Queen of Swords, she can lack a bit of tact. She can be all truth, no compassion. Perhaps this is what needs to happen. Perhaps this is you needing to tell a partner or a friend or a colleague the real truth in order to be able to move forward. Because ultimately, this is for the greatest good. So perhaps this is a time of needing to be really truthful about maybe exactly what path you'd like to go on in your life, okay? Interesting energy there. All minor arcana so far, Virgo. Let's get your card for April. Card for April for Virgo, please. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so in April, this may be a time for you to kind of turn your back on the world and just trust your own instinct, okay? Perhaps you found this connection within yourself, or you found this self-love within yourself, and perhaps this is what's allowed you to start being really truthful about what it is you really want and able to make decisions well, trusting your intuition. This is the counterpart of the Magician, the first major arcana we've seen, and this, like I say, this is somebody who's kind of turning their back on kind of maybe the advice or of others and following their own truth, okay? So perhaps this is a key decision that you need to make in terms of your life. It could be any area of your life. But in April, this could be very much you having to trust your own intuition. And perhaps you've developed that strength through your intuition, through this self-love and through this kind of truthfulness in your path. Really interesting energy there, Virgo. Let's move on to the next 4 months of 2025. A very self-empowered energy so far. Kind of strong, independent Spirit. Okay, the Devil wanted to show itself there. It didn't quite come through, so I'm going to see if it was to come out again. Maybe a strong Capricorn presence in your life. But let's get a card for Taurus for May. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, the other Capricorn card. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is the other Capricorn card in Minor Arcana. So this could be a strong Capricorn presence in your life. Perhaps this is what this Two of Cups is about here. But the Queen of Pentacles, otherwise in May, another Queen. Again, strong, independent energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about health, wealth, physical things which keep us happy and safe in the physical realm. So this Queen, she's all about security, creating that secure, fertile environment for herself. Okay, she's not kind of swayed by the comings and goings of things. She's Pentacles, she's Earth, she's grounded, she's playing the long game to create that strong foundation for herself as well. Very strong kind of feminine empowered energy here, Virgo. Interesting. Okay, so this could be you trusting your instinct and being really truthful in order to find that kind of security within. It could also stand for physical things and physical decision making. This could be you establishing a very strong sense of home in May. Perhaps this is you moving home. Perhaps this is you making major changes in your home. Perhaps this is you kind of investing in something which will lead to a kind of very stable future for yourself. And then moving into the summer. There's been lots of go happening with the fellow earth signs. I'm a Capricorn, fellow earth sign. It's been very much Wands energy in the summer. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. A happy surprise, okay? So the Page of Cups, in June, you may a happy surprise may come in, a happy opportunity for fulfillment. Lots of cups here. I feel like 2025 is going to be very much an energy of you following your passions and your loves and maybe reigniting those passions, because this can be a very creative energy with the Page of Cups here, and it can also be romantic energy as well. So if this Two of Cups does represent yourself and not meeting someone, then perhaps June is the month where you meet someone. Summer, great time in the kind of northern hemisphere to meet somebody. This can mean a happy surprise. It could be a Pisces as well. Well, this could be a new path for you in following a new creative endeavor for yourself. Maybe a new hobby, maybe finding ways of being more creative in the workplace as well. It could definitely be a romantic interest as well. That's for June. Can we get a card for July for Virgo, please? Card for July for Virgo 2025. Okay, and we have your cards, Virgo. Love to see that your sign's actual card coming out. This is very much you standing in your power in July. So the Hermit card can be seen as a negative card. It can be seen as the dark night of the soul. But the fact that this has come out in your kind of for you in your own reading, it means I see this as you standing in your own power. Okay, you can be the sort of person who needs quite a lot of introspection time. This person is kind of frozen to the mountaintops of their own success, looking down at their life, and they're kind of able to see everything, a bit like the Queen of Swords, kind of very truthful energy. They're kind of able to see everything exactly for what it is. It's a bit like coming to a tarot reading and seeing everything kind of with a fresh perspective, able to join the dots, knowing that hope is within your grasp. Okay, you can see all the good in the world, you can also see all the bad in the world, and through your wisdom and experience, you're able to make good decisions. So this could be you taking a little time for yourself. Perhaps you take yourself on a little holiday, an independent holiday. Spirit would definitely encourage that. The universe is very much saying encourage that energy in July, in order for you to maybe take some time out and really ascertain what it is you truly want in your life. Okay, but always great to see that. Very empowering. This is all a very empowered, self-empowered reading here, Virgo, and I know you are all about independence and kind of, like many earth signs, doing things completely off your own steam, because we have the Three of Pentacles too. So Pentacles, again, health, wealth, physical things which help us in the physical realm. This is August. This is perhaps you collaborating in August. I know it's the time when a lot of people go on holidays, but this could be you in the workplace, creating a really collaborative working environment. This could be the people that you live with, creating a really collaborative environment. This is you kind of building and collaborating on a major project. Perhaps this is this new passion project that you really wanted to follow. Perhaps you look down at it really objectively and you think, how will I make this happen? How will I actually make this manifest in the physical realm? And perhaps in August, this is you actually making that happen and starting to build that new life for yourself with others. And the universe is very much saying that. It's funny because we were talking about independence, but the universe is very much saying here, it's great to be independent, but actually sometimes you do need to collaborate with others, because you'll be able to create so much more. And that doesn't mean you can't be independent and still be part of a great team. That kind of goes for relationships too. Interesting, the Queen of Pentacles kind of showed itself there again. Very much that independent earth sign energy. And in September, we have the Hierophant, okay? Strong Taurus energy. So once again, moving from kind of independence to kind of a more collaborative way of being towards the end of the year. You've also got the Hierophant. So this could be you seeking advice from a major institution. This is kind of, yeah, taking advice and being blessed and looking for support from kind of what long-lasting institutions which have stood the test of time. This is strong Taurian energy. This actually is the Pope, the Hierophant, and these two people are going to them to seek advice. So perhaps this is you going to, if it's something to do with your home, which I'm getting a strong sense that it might be, this could be you going to kind of advisors on what to do in order to establish that home for yourself. Or this could be you, if you're looking at this new path in your life kind of romantically, professionally, then this could be you maybe seeking advice on what to do next. Perhaps you look and you decide what it is that you'd really like to do, the new path that you'd like to follow. You begin to collaborate, and then you kind of seek advice on how to progress that further and keep that building, keep that momentum going. It'd be so interesting to see if you get the 8 of Wands here, or any more wands really, showing that kind of this momentum building for you throughout the year. Even as the year is drawing down and it gets colder, I think like all earth signs, we carry on working hard. Like I say, I'm a Capricorn. I feel you, Virgo. Because in October, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so perhaps after this initial kind of happy surprise and this kind of new path of creativity, by the time it gets to October, perhaps you start to feel a bit apathetic, okay? Perhaps the momentum does start to fade a little. So it'd be wonderful to see if it does build again at the end of the year, because we've got the 4 of Cups, okay? This can be a difficult energy. I personally have had my own really interesting journey with the 4 of Cups. This is like major introspection, similar to the Hermit here. And I guess this is the universe saying, don't get too stuck in your own head in this independence, okay? Accept what the universe has to offer you. Accept this happy surprise which may come in. Perhaps you've been a very independent person and you're struggling to imagine sharing your life with someone. And I know lots of people like to remain single, but generally speaking, I think it is always, having a partner does make your life happier. Having colleagues, having collaborative relationships does actually make your life feel more fulfilled and happier for some people. So the 4 of Cups here, this is very much saying, don't let opportunities pass you by. These 3 cups of fulfillment are all well and good, and you've got this something to celebrate in yourself. Perhaps this is very much a year of your self-love, but don't be afraid to kind of embrace the other possibilities around you and kind of what the universe can kind of offer you as well as that, to build upon that. Because in November, for some reason I really want to see some wands here for you, Virgo. Okay, we have the Page of Swords, okay? So this is a new way of thinking. This is a new mindset, okay? This is curiosity, okay? And this is kind of the opposite energy to the 4 of Cups here, in fact. So I really feel like this is the universe saying, stay curious. It'd be wonderful to see kind of the Temperance card or another fun energy coming out here at the end, because the universe is very much saying here, get into that new mindset, okay? This new mindset of curiosity, not apathy where you're feeling kind of disillusioned or not inspired by the world. Step into that new energy. Perhaps, again, this could be another revelation in kind of, or something new is revealed to you. The pages can represent messengers. Page of Swords can represent emails, text, an important message that you get, which kind of changes your mindset on something completely and takes you off in a brand new path. Almost always positive. Because for December 2025 for Virgo, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, I was hoping for some wands here. And actually, this is kind of great timing for this to happen at the end of your reading here, Virgo, because the 10 of Wands, you may feel like you've worked really hard throughout this whole year, okay? You've got this wonderful kind of new self-acceptance to celebrate, and you're working through and you're collaborating and you're seeking advice, and you've got this new way of thinking, following new paths. And it may feel like a real burden, okay? That you may feel overwhelmed by the work that you've done, which, I mean, this is a classic card to get at the end of a reading, end of a yearly reading. But actually, the light side of this card is this person has gained all these wands. They've collected all these wands for themselves, creating this real momentum, like I was talking about. And actually, soon they will take them home and they'll be able to enjoy the fruits of their labor, okay? And it'll all be worth it. All this hard work that you've done, all this collaborating, all this work that you might have done on fixing your mental mindset as well, it'll all be worth it, and you'll kind of be able to bring that harvest home at the end of December 2025, Virgo. Okay, let's get one more card from the Animal Oracle deck. One more card from the Animal Oracle deck for Virgo, please, to bring this all together. Oops. We have Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Really interesting. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. So perhaps there is this kind of, and there is a bit of a sense of like this year being in two halves as well. This kind of dark night of the soul, this kind of not quite sure which path to take, but embrace the in-between. Flamingo Spirit, universe is saying maybe things aren't always clear. It's the kind of reading I might have expected the moon card to come out here actually. But embrace that in-between. Embrace that not quite knowing what's coming ahead, but trusting your intuition, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting your judgment, okay? And embrace not quite knowing exactly what's ahead, but knowing that it will all be worth it. It will all be worthwhile in the end, and you will actually have achieved an awful lot by the end of 2025. Perhaps you feel at a bit of a crossroads at the moment. And a Moonology card for Virgo, please. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, so we've got two Taurus energies here. Perhaps there is a strong Taurian presence in your life, but your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so you've got this wonderful kind of dreamy energy here with the Page of Cups and this new kind of creativity and you kind of thinking, you know, not quite sure what path it is you want, but your dreams need a practical plan. So embrace that introspection time. Trust your intuition, but make sure you keep on building, keep that momentum going. Perhaps this is you seeking that advice in the Hierophant here, fellow Taurian energy, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan. What can you really do to make your dreams come to fruition? Who do you need to go to, okay? What advice can you get, okay? Really interesting reading, fellow Earth sign Virgo. I hope that resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You'll also be in the running for a free reading with me. Otherwise, have a fantastic 2025 from Lightship Tarot, and see you next time.